I want to show you how to do divinations too, quickly. If you want to do predictions, we do it in the middle world, in our reality, because this is the only place where the time concept exists. We're not going into upper world or underworld, we're staying right where we are. How I do this, I just imagine myself coming out on a road, which is timeline. So in the present, then I move backwards, recalling the things that happened recently, or maybe a little farther in the back. Real things that happen. Doesn't matter what is it. You just want to do like 3 recalls to convince your mind this is remembering real things. And then you're moving in opposite direction into the future, because it's the same thing basically. You're just remembering in a different part of timeline. And then you go and you look what you want. What's going to happen generally in the world. If that is your interest, simply imagine you walking on a highway farther and farther in the future, and with open vision in your mind, in the trance, observe what is happening. You're just walking through that timeline. Or you can imagine that you in your own house, sitting down at your desk, opening your planner, what is going on there at that time, 3 years from now, 5 years from now. Or you can open your family album. What pictures do you see? Or simply walk through your house, who do you see there? Or look in the mirror, what do you see? How do you look 10 years from now? We're going to do it now. Don't chain yourself to very specific and just play. See what comes. I will actually do count to help you go a bit deeper for this. But we'll start with the same things we're anchoring. Find that middle part of your brain, put it into a speedy elevator. Or maybe this time I will shoot it in a rocket. Put it in a rocket and send it through the tunnel deep inwards. As I count, it will fly so fast, so far you have not reached that far yet before. We'll see how much more fun it will be there at that destination that you have never reached before. 10, the rocket's flying faster, going deeper and deeper. 9, moving fast through the layers of your consciousness. 8, flying at the speed of light now. 7, going fast, deeper and deeper, and even deeper. 6, drifting even deeper now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are standing on a highway. Looking forward, this is your future. Behind your back is your past. We will retract a bit. Turn around. Face your past. Walk through. Perhaps you'll see a familiar face, someone you've just interacted a day or a couple before. Walking a bit farther into the past. That meal you really enjoyed recently. Walking a bit faster, something that really excites you. Allow yourself to enjoy that moment again. Something that really made you feel good in the moment. Give yourself a gift of reliving that moment. People say past does not exist, but how come you feel what you feel right now if it's not real? Who there is to tell what is real? Present, past, future. It is all as real as you let it to be. And it is all happening right now. Can be all equally real, equally enjoyable, equally important. It is all yours. And now let that good feeling that you have right now sink in deep so it stays with you for a while. And turn around and start walking. Perhaps you'll choose to walk fast or even faster than that, or even ride in a car, or perhaps flying on an airplane. And now you stop, look around, where you are, what's happening around you, who is surrounding you, and bring your focus to yourself, scan your body, what you're wearing, how you're feeling. Who are you in that moment? Now you can investigate a bit if you want to. You can look at yourself in a mirror. Notice the beautiful changes. It might surprise you. There is never a guarantee which way you will age. Some people age backward. Just like wine, they become better and better with each day. The older they get, the more beautiful they become. It's as though the wisdom they accumulate through the life experiences makes them shine in a very special light. And now you are in your house. Is it the same house you know, or it's something different? Walk around, see who's there. And if you're curious about the news on the big global scale, turn on TV, look at the headlines. What is happening? And when this is happening? How many years from now? Which era? Now, give yourself a chance to explore more. Take a peek into your future. Check what you want to check. Take few snapshots so you remember it forever. So you know what to look forward to. And now as you move back into the present, perhaps those snapshots will start to develop more details, give you more information with time. Moving backwards into the present. And now take a few deep breaths. Lift your chin up and open your eyes. Okay, what's going to happen?
I became a grandmaster.
Nobody had a doubt. That's the whole point, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you're doing past life regression, which you will do eventually, you can exactly the same way move them forward, even into another lifetime if you want to. That's in the script too. You have in the past life regression course who signed up for that.
Well, yeah.
You can progress them like months from now, years, or into even another lifetime. So that's how you do predictions if you want to. If you,
Guzalia, I had a question.
yeah.
I have a question.
Mhm.
So if you perceive somebody dead, passed away, or perhaps a scenario that's so if you perceive somebody dead, that's not in my control. But if I perceive myself, like I envisioned really good things, but in the circumstance, say I saw myself in a less than desirable position, is that the awareness to come back in time to shift that? Like it was all good this time, and then that the person who was dead on TV, it was very loud and pronounced, and I can't control that. But if can I shift quirks within
You have
my
a
own?
free will. Every time you do divination, this is the only one of possibilities. There is not on, there are million of different possibilities. You just
Yeah.
shining more light onto what exactly you saw, or it's more one of the most probables, but it's still not 100%. You can get up tomorrow half an hour early and change your entire life path. There's
So
so many variables. Even when you do tarot readings, it's just one of possibilities. And if we like what we see, we can use hypnotic language and really anchor them. If
okay,
you
so that's
see
the
the
key.
client what they want, if we don't like what we see, we can change it right there. Perhaps that was a warning your own soul or your guides giving you. Here, if you don't change whatever you're doing, this is where you're gonna be.
I think I tend not to go into the future because I've always had this weird ability to see when people are going to die and how they're going to pass away. And so I think I just like the stability you're introducing by doing all these exercises so that we have a stability within ourselves and we have full power and full choice. So I really appreciate this muscle I'm building now. Whereas before I didn't have the foundation, and it just really disturbs me.
Right, right. Okay, divination. In shamanism, they read bones. I don't know how to read bones. I'm just telling you, I don't do bones. I'm not really good at runes either. That's actually not even in my heritage. This is Nordic and Slavic. I do this way if I need to. But I mean, what can be more exciting than what's happening right now? And then if you missed that opportunity to do something or change something or create something, you're not going to get it back. Something's happening right now, right here, while you're traveling in another lifetime. I guess stay practical and grounded. It's nice to take a peek when it's necessary. What's the war outcome? Or what is this? What can I change? It's like just like Maruta said, if I don't like what I see, that's a big benefit. This might be the outcome of what's happening right now. It's in your control to change that.
I wanted to say quickly too that with death or seeing a death isn't necessarily like an actual real death. It can be like a metaphorical death or symbolic of something.
Transformation, we
Starting.
die many times within one life, don't we? Absolutely, Rosalie. 100% agree.